My wife told me I have to ask you about. You told her a story last night. Another kind of indicator that church in Haiti is very different to church in the United States. There may have been a machine gun involved.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Now again, I don't want to freak people out, thinking that Haiti is just all of Haiti is just crazy. No, obviously I live there. I'm still alive, and there are pockets, especially in the capital. However, one of the gangs in the capital, he started to look towards our area, which is further away. And out in the mountains, like they wanted to build a little base there, and they trickled in. And by the time the population realized it was too late, because they were in with their guns, automatic guns or weapons, and they started doing some bad stuff in that area. We've got a parish in the mountains there where they are, and they stopped the priest one day. The pastor was like, "Father," they stopped the car with their gun, and they were like, "Oh, Father, okay, we just wanted to verify. We need to know what your car looks like so we don't give you any trouble, but we don't let any car just come in through here." Like that. I was like, oh my gosh. So they started doing some pretty bad things. They kidnapped a couple of people. They stole a vehicle at least, and causing trouble in the area. The police did nothing about it, unfortunately, at first. Until one day, we had a funeral in that parish. And the police were called to just provide general security so that, no incidents happened. The Cardinal of Haiti was supposed to come and celebrate, and my bishop was going to be there as well, and a bunch of priests, because it was a priest who was from that area whose mom passed away. It was the mom's funeral. So I'm driving in, and I noticed some things look weird. I noticed two of the special force police officers on the ground with their guns pointed in one direction. I thought, what are you guys doing on the ground? Like, what's going on? Some cute exercise? And then I started hearing the gunshots. Like, oh, well, what's going on? It's like, oh, the gang, of course. Then I found out that morning they went early and they arrested two guys that I guess were lookouts for them. They arrested them, and that got the gang really angry. So they decided they want the guys back. And the way they're going to do that is they're going to fight the police to get them back. And so the police had to be on their game. And they sent word to us saying that you're not going to have your funeral. We're going to shoot this place up.
Whoa.
Like, you need to talk to the police and have them release our guys. And then we have no trouble with you. Then you can have your funeral, and then you can leave. We're like, we're not the police, though. We didn't arrest them. And then they said, well, you're not going to leave then. I was like, oh, I guess we'll die together. All of us. Sure, if that's how you want it to happen. So, throughout the whole funeral, I was outside watching the back door, and another brother priest was on the side, and the police were up front mainly. But I was watching the back door because I didn't want anybody to try to sneak through. They would have to go through me before they could get inside to get the cardinal.
Did you have a weapon?
And the other priests. Well, let's talk off camera.
There's no need to get into that. And any hassle? Or?
No hassle there. However, at the end, as everybody's getting into their cars to leave, as one line of cars, they were ready. At the end of the road, they opened fire, like just a few yards away. Just and I see the police diving and jumping. I'm like, what the? And you can't run back because there's cars behind you, cars in front. They're like, oh my gosh. And then eventually the police responded, shot back, provided cover for us so we can get out and rush away. We thought we were good. No, because about 5 minutes into the trip, all the cars come to a stop. There's about at least 60 cars. They all come to a stop, and we hear the gunshots up front. So I'm probably car number like 40 something, and I hear pop 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 up front. And I thought, oh gosh, what they did is they went to block the road ahead and waiting for us to come through, and they put stones, boulders in the road. So the police, thankfully, they sent a unit up front and the unit in the back of the cars. So the unit up front was stalling them off or fighting them so that they can get out of the way to let the cars through. And I'll never forget this. But the guys in the back, and this always moves me so beautifully, they got out of their car, and were rushing into the gunshots. And it's like, wow, what a beautiful, virtuous, and heroic thing to run into danger for the sake of others. Wow. I mean, it's just like, wow. Like, I will always have so much respect for the armed forces and all those professions that really give their lives for others. They live for others. And really, for some time in the car, I did my act of contrition.
Yeah.
Because I thought, this could be it today. I mean, the gunshots were so close to my ears that I thought, I had the priest in the back. I said, lay down, just lay low. I have to drive, so I'll stay up, but please just get down. Father, you get down up front, and I'll watch and drive, and hopefully we'll make it out alive here. And thank God we did. Some cars got shot, but nobody got majorly wounded. No one died from our people. A week later, the police went back. They organized a very effective raid, and they annihilated that gang. They're gone, and they've been gone, and that place has gone back to peace. So our state or département is one of the few ones that don't mess with those guys. Like you're not gonna ruin this like you guys ruined Port-au-Prince. There's no, we're not gonna have this. No way. And so, and we're watching out. We're all watching out to make sure that we keep it safe and we keep the people good. But yeah, so that was a crazy
nuts.
thing. God's providence, though, protecting us.
If you like that clip, be sure to like and subscribe. Cheers.